right, y'all. Hey. Great morning to you. Nicole Cooper here. Day 19 of Do the Hard Things Challenge. I am still hanging out here in Tampa, just coming back from the gym. And I wanted to come on with day 19. I just left the gym, and obviously when you work out, you get so many revelations, which is the power of getting your blood flowing, because there is some things that begin that give you an opportunity to connect with things that your mind subconsciously has been holding and wanted to reveal to you. You just needed the room and the space for them to come to fruition on your behalf. And so that's why working out and showering and, those intimate times of where there's a chance for you not to be in a distraction full of an environment, you begin to get your best and most brilliant ideas. So today I want to hop on for day 19 of Do the Hard Things Challenge and talk to you guys a little bit about today's message. But for those of you that don't know me, my name is Nicole Cooper, and I am a business development coach and consultant. I teach people how to up-level their businesses by basically building a presence and an impactful presence online, right? And so I wanted to share with you guys today. I've been doing this 90 days of doing the hard things challenge. The easiest way for me to keep track is to document it. So I shoot these videos pretty much every day. I try to do them every day to kind of tell you about the challenge of the day and revelations that I'm getting while I'm going through this process of doing the hard things, okay? So my hard thing today is finally packaging up a phenomenal offer that has fallen into my lap. And so I'll be working on that today. But I want to share with you guys the revelation that came to me. So the revelation for today and the message for today is that your transformation, your next big transformation, whatever it is that you are seeking and desiring in your life, it is in your next big scary transaction, okay? It is in your next big scary transaction. So what does that mean? Well, there's something that you know you need to step into that scares the bejesus out of you, right? Whether it is reaching out to hire a coach, whether it is making that investment into a program that you feel you need, whether that is going out here and hiring a therapist for your marriage or for your mentor, right? Whether it is joining up at the gym and making a commitment, whether it is hiring a fitness trainer, whether it is writing the title to that book that you want to write, or buying the domain name, or registering your company, or hiring the CPA, whatever you've been desiring, it is on the other side of your fear of the next big transaction that you are going to have to make. So I am staying here in Tampa at my girl Danticia's house. And of course, when you're around, millionaire thinkers, right, you have millionaire level conversations. And we were talking about what we needed for 2020, okay? What are some of the key things that we need for 2020 and how we're going to get them? And all of it that we desire is, we know that it is connected to someone else that can help us unlock and begin to see things that we can't see on our own, right? So we know that in order for us to access that thing, a transaction has to be made. An investment is going to occur to say, hey, I am physically investing in the value that you have because I know that you have the key to unlock some areas in my life that I need unlocked and I can't do it on my own. You see, a lot of us are running around here trying to find free breakthroughs. And at the end of the day, guys, in order for your life to be elevated, you have to make an investment. Now, when you talk about money, money is attached to our value, right? You read the Bible and it talks about how basically, I can't remember the scripture that it has, but it talks about where your money goes, pretty much. It shows you what it is that you value. And a lot of us value food. So if you look at your bank account, you probably spend the majority of your money on putting something in your mouth, right? A lot of us may value clothes, or we may value beauty, or we may value travel, or we may value living nice, right? So a great deal of your money goes into that place. But how many of you value your mindset? How many of you value the ability to grow? How many of you value the ability to be surrounded by someone who can elevate your energy, elevate your level of thinking, elevate your experience in this world in a way where what it would have taken you 10 or 15 years to do on your own, they can do in 3 months? You see, if you really value yourself and you value what you're capable of and the potential that you have to become the best you that you can be, you'll realize that there are people who your transformation is locked in a transaction of being connected to them. Now, Danticia just came in here. I'm going to call her out. Yeah, come over here real quick, D. I'm putting her on blast. Look, it's okay. We both just coming from the gym, right? But D, when we think about transformation next year, what are we thinking about? We thinking about doing what next year? Making what kind of investment?
Oh, 5-figure.
Yeah, right? Tell them again.
5-figure.
So tell them what your journey has been in knowing your transformation. You're out here looking for, just you can give a brief view, but you've been out here just trying to find that right person that you could tell me.
Yeah, I've actually been doing interviews for the last 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks since Thanksgiving, trying to figure out where I want to put that 5 figures for 2020, because I know that in order for me to get to that next level, it requires someone who's already been there, one, who has the blueprint so that I don't have to stumble through it, and something that's distinct and quick. So that requires a 5-figure investment. I could easily hire somebody for a few $1,000s, but they're not going to know more than me, right? So you have to reach higher than where you are if you're trying to go somewhere. So,
boom, you said it all. You said it all.
Yeah, I'm looking like a hot.
It's all. We both just left the gym. It's all good. Here's the point: your biggest transformation is in your next big transaction. That's the message, D. Your next transformation. Now, some of you guys may not be at that level yet for 5 figures, but it's investing in knowing who's going to give you that breakthrough quickly with a proven process that they've already gone through that is going to show you exactly what your next steps can be to make a huge transformation. I'll give you a brief story and then I'm going to wrap this up. So you guys know I've been doing this 90-day Do the Hard Things challenge, right? And I did this as a way of me making a commitment to getting out and showing up, right? Getting on video more and really just using my gift, right? And so it's made me step out from behind the computer and be seen more, be more consistent, right? Keep my promises to myself, hold myself accountable. And what also has happened is that a lot of people are watching. Now, people may not comment, they may not like, they may not say anything, but people are watching, right? And so what's been happening is I've been getting a lot of business in my DMs. I've been getting inbox messages. I've been getting referrals, people reaching out to me. And so I had a young lady reach out to me. She was like, X, Y, and Z told me about you. I've been watching your videos, blah, blah, blah. I want to work with you. I want to work with you. So she actually, we didn't even talk. She went and booked a coaching session with me. Where she found the link, I have no idea because my funnel's not set up. My website's not perfectly designed. I don't have no real brand, right? I'm just playing on the code that's always shooting a video. But if you were to try to go research me, I'm all over the place on the internet with a million different trails, right? So you really have to want to find me if you find a link or a way to work with me, right? Which is not good. We're fixing all that, right? This year, 2020, that's going to be coming to an end. But we get on the phone and she's just ready to go. She's like, what are my next steps? So I told her what I can do. And she was like, I already know, like I've been watching you. I know you are the solution to what I need. And so I told her, I was like, well, listen, I'm not cheap, right? I broke down what I do. I was like, here's the rate. It was a little bit of shock factor. She was like, ooh. She was like, okay. She was like, well, I'm ready. Like, what's my next step? So I said, boom, here's a link. Let me send it to you now. Once you make that first step, then we'll go ahead and book an appointment. And she was ready to make a move, and then she texted, she was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, hey, okay, it's up to you to make a decision on how you want this to look in 2020, you know, blah, 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 blah. I kind of had to just coach her through and was like, no pressure. Like, but if this is what you say you want, then here's a link, let me know, and we can move forward. She was like, okay, I'm ready. And boom, the invoice came through. And I shared that because she explained to me that it was an investment on her behalf. But she knew everything she needed, we would get knocked out in the next 90 days to get her where she wants to be without her spinning her wheels for years on end like she has before, you know, all these years trying to figure stuff out. And it reminded me that even for me, I'm like Danticia, we're interviewing coaches. Like, who is the coach that can really help me get what I need to get to that next level? And it comes with a scary investment of, oh my God, this seems very big, but also it's making the decision that you know that transformation is connected to on the other side. So I just want to encourage y'all in that. Listen, a lot of y'all out here watching everybody video, you hanging out on social media all day long, you dealing with imposter syndrome, and you dealing with insecurities because you're so busy watching everybody else live their life that you're not honoring your own desires and you're not giving yourself permission to pursue them. It all starts with making that decision, because when you decide, you have no other option. It has to happen, right? When you make a decision. And then when you make that decision, all of a sudden the resources start showing up, the right people show up, and they appear in your life. And like I always tell people, when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive. When you are ready to make that shift, when you're ready to make that transformation, the right people will show up and be in front of you for you to transact with. And in that transaction, you will experience your next big transformation. So that is today's Do the Hard Things, day 19, y'all. Listen, I'm telling you, we almost a quarter of the way there. No, we not. 90 days is, well, it'll be 30 days is a quarter of the way. No, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. 60 days, 90 days, 3 months. It's 3 months, 90 days. So we're almost a third of the way in, right? But we're only 20 days. A quarter, okay. A little bit under a quarter of in, but my life has been transformed just in the subtleties of changing my mind on what it means to do the hard things. So prayerfully, this Wi-Fi is working, because it's been a little janky for me everywhere I've gone. I don't know why, but hopefully y'all get this video. And so I hope that you guys take this message today and it touches you, impacts you in some way, shape, or form. And y'all have a great and awesome day. Go do the hard things today, y'all. Day 19. And if you want to join more, go to NicoleSCooper.com/hard things, and you can get the daily updates from me.